300 against an empire, the legend of Leonidas and the Hot Gates. The story of Leonidas and the 300 Spartans at the Battle of Thermopylae is one of history's most iconic tales of courage, sacrifice, and defiance against overwhelming odds. In 480 BCE, King Leonidas of Sparta led a small coalition of Greek city-states against the massive Persian army of King Xerxes, who sought to conquer Greece. The Persian forces were said to number hundreds of thousands, while Leonidas commanded only a few thousand troops, including his personal bodyguard of 300 elite Spartan warriors. The battlefield was chosen strategically. The narrow pass of Thermopylae, the Hot Gates, flanked by mountains on one side and the sea on the other, the pass negated the advantage of the Persians' overwhelming numbers, forcing them to fight in a confined space where the Spartans' superior training and discipline could shine. For 2 days, Leonidas and his men held the pass, repelling wave after wave of Persian attacks. Using their tightly packed phalanx formation, the Spartans inflicted heavy losses on the Persians. Their courage and skill became legendary, inspiring awe even among their enemies. However, a Greek traitor named Ephialtes betrayed the Spartans by revealing a hidden mountain path to Xerxes. This allowed the Persian forces to outflank the Greeks. Realizing that defeat was inevitable, Leonidas dismissed most of his allies, choosing to make a final stand with his 300 Spartans, a handful of other Greek soldiers, and their helot attendants. The Spartans fought to the death, their stand delaying the Persian advance and giving the other Greek city-states crucial time to prepare for future battles. According to legend, when Xerxes demanded the Spartans lay down their weapons, Leonidas responded with the defiant words, "Molin Labe, come and take them." Though the Battle of Thermopylae ended in defeat for the Greeks, it became a symbol of heroism and resistance against tyranny. The sacrifice of Leonidas and his men galvanized Greek resolve, leading to decisive victories at Salamis and Plataea that ultimately repelled the Persian invasion. The story of the 300 Spartans has endured through centuries, immortalized in literature, art, and film, reminding the world of the power of courage, unity, and the will to fight for freedom against insurmountable odds. The legacy of the Battle of Thermopylae did not end with the deaths of Leonidas and his warriors. Instead, their heroic stand inspired the entire Greek world to unite in the face of Persian aggression, which had seemed insurmountable at the outset. The aftermath of Thermopylae. Following the battle, Xerxes and his Persian army advanced southward, sacking Athens and other cities. However, the delay at Thermopylae had allowed the Greeks to organize a stronger resistance. The Greek navy, under the command of the Athenian general Themistocles, prepared for a decisive confrontation at sea. In the subsequent Battle of Salamis, the Greeks achieved a stunning victory. Using clever tactics and their intimate knowledge of local waters, the much smaller Greek fleet lured the Persian navy into narrow straits where their numerical advantage was neutralized. The Persians suffered devastating losses, forcing Xerxes to retreat with much of his army back to Asia, leaving a smaller contingent behind. The final Greek victory. The following year, in 479 BCE, the Greeks achieved a final victory at the Battle of Plataea, where a coalition of Greek city-states, including the Spartans, dealt a crushing blow to the remaining Persian forces. This marked the end of Xerxes' invasion and secured Greek independence. Leonidas' legacy. Leonidas and his 300 Spartans became eternal symbols of bravery, sacrifice, and the defense of freedom. Their story was passed down through the ages as a powerful example of standing firm against oppression, no matter the odds. The fallen king was honored with great reverence in Sparta, and a commemorative stone tablet was erected at Thermopylae with the famous inscription attributed to the poet Simonides. "Go, stranger, and tell the Spartans that we lie here, obedient to their laws." This epitaph encapsulates the Spartans' values: duty to their city, their laws, and their way of life, even in the face of certain death. Modern interpretations. The story of Leonidas and the 300 Spartans has inspired countless works of art, literature, and film, most notably the graphic novel and movie 300. While these modern retellings dramatize the events for entertainment, the core message of courage and self-sacrifice remains deeply impactful. Even today, the tale of Thermopylae serves as a reminder of how a small but determined group of individuals, united by purpose and conviction, can stand against seemingly insurmountable odds and leave an indelible mark on history. Lessons from Thermopylae. The Battle of Thermopylae is more than just a historical event. It carries timeless lessons about leadership, unity, and sacrifice. Leonidas exemplified what it means to be a leader, not through authority but by example. His willingness to stand and fight alongside his men, even when retreat was an option, cemented his place as a symbol of unwavering commitment to his people and their ideals.